Hey guys, Armando here. Today this is going to be a tip video for the bent over row, which is a great compound exercise, good for overall back development, and just a good exercise you guys should include in your workout. All right, so yeah, I'm just gonna kind of talk about the exercise because this is my first attempt and I didn't have my straps with me. Couldn't really hold the bar up. Not really good. Not the best grip strength right there. But let's talk about placements of your feet in the exercise, because a lot of times a lot of people are confused, like, oh, where should I put my feet and whatnot. And exercise, I recommend just shoulder width apart. Do it like that, and if you feel comfortable with a little wide or a little narrow, that's just up to you. But starting with shoulder width apart is usually a good starting point. And along with grip placement, I'd recommend about the same. You'll see in the video, me and Saul got about the same grip placement. We tend to go a little bit wider than our shoulders. You'll see Cody, he's actually like probably right at his shoulder, so he prefers a little narrower, more narrow grip. But so that's what you want with your feet placement and your grip placement. Shoulder width apart is perfect starting point. You can start from there. All right, now you're gonna see a little shout out to Fonz Cats, but I kind of messed up this video, but you'll see Cody, watch him neutral spine, drops to the knees, pulls into the hips. Now I'm gonna talk about this after that. Okay, so like I was saying, when you do this exercise, you want to be sure to have a strong core, neutral spine. Of course, you want to do that most exercises to protect your back. Don't want any unnecessary injuries. So like I said, neutral spine. Don't want any hyperextending. Oh, the wrong word right there. Anyways, I like to basically set the bar up, grab it, drop it right below your knees, right below or at your knees, and then from there pull into your hips. A common mistake with this exercise, a lot of people like to grab the bar, bend over just a little bit, and then start pulling up, and they're thinking, pulling heavy weight, it's a row. Not really the case. It's like a shrug, just a little bit bent. I don't want to see parallel, but a good 45 degrees or more is a good bend in my opinion. Cody might say otherwise, but that's usually a good range for me. And like I said, pull into your hips. That's the key right there. Pull into your hips with your elbows. Now, doing that will kind of activate your lats a lot more because you're kind of pulling with them. But so that's what you kind of want to do. Cody does a great job with the pulling into your hips. He follows the contour of his legs right there. The bar doesn't ever go out in front of him. It just goes along his body straight into his hips. So I'd say Cody's got the best form if you want to watch and see how it's done. And my setup, I think is pretty good. So you'll watch it right here. But let's see in a second. And straps is a good recommendation for this exercise in my opinion, because if you can't use like conventional like deadlift grip when you do this. So, but pick the bar up. Puff out my chest, knee, there you go, right below the knees, and then I pull. It's in my low stomach. I can't really pull it into my hips as well as Cody, but the whole idea is you want to think about that. Try to get as close to that as you can. And so, there's that. And here we're trying to switch up the views. You guys can see more angles. And you can see here, Cody's got more of a narrow grip. Now, like I said, key points here, man. Neutral spine. Pull with your elbows and pull into the hips. Along with not trying to stand straight up or be directly parallel. You want to be in that middle ground. As far as rep range for this exercise, we do heavy. You'll see, we're not really doing many reps because, 5 reps. That's the max we're doing right now. It's just 5 by 5 really. And heavy exercise, compound movement. I mean, they go hand in hand with most cases. So that's probably the repetition range you're looking at right there. But we did drops after this, so we did up to like 10 reps with maybe 135 or something. So. And of course, let's see. Last but not least, there's a couple more variations you can do with this exercise. Keep all the key points, but you can switch your hands to underhand and pull like that. But other than that, that's pretty much the video. And you guys got questions? Answer them down below.